Okay, in this question, we're asked to use the magnitudes of the earthquakes listed in dataset 21, entitled Earthquakes, to test the claim that the sample is from a population with a mean greater than 2.5. So first we'll need this dataset. So now that we have that ready, let's head back over here and get everything in its place. So our claim, and I'm going to avoid the Greek symbols when I'm typing stuff out. So our claim here is that the population mean mu is greater than 2.50. So if it's mu in the claim, it's mu in the null, it's mu in the alternates. If it's 2.50 in the claim, it's 2.50 in the null and the alternate, and then equal in the null because it's always equal in the null, and we need a strict inequality in the alternate. There's one in the claim, so we can use that. Now in terms of the different pieces of this information, this is a right tail test because our alternate hypothesis inequality is pointing towards the right. Alpha, our significance level, is 0.01. And in terms of the given statistics, because we're working with raw data, we really don't need to list those out. So I'm going to move on here to our rule of rejection, and that is reject the null hypothesis if p-value is less than or equal to 0.01. So let's take things that I typed in there, make them a little bigger. And then now we're ready to go ahead and run the test, analysis, hypothesis testing, mean one sample. And this is a right tail test, so we pick option 2 there. Alpha is 0.01, so we change that, and our claimed mean is 2.50. And at this point, we can click the Use Data tab. And yes, we do want magnitude. We can hit Evaluate. And it tells us what column we were using, that's the one we wanted. What alternative we were testing, that's what we wanted. And there is our test statistic, and if we're wondering about rounding, we can always hit the plot screen. So our test statistic is T, and that's 2.721, and then our p-value is 0.0033. And in taking a look at those, our p-value there, 0.003, is less than 0.01. So we are going to reject the null hypothesis. And then now, in terms of stating the conclusion with respect to the claim, whenever we reject the null hypothesis, that means that we have sufficient evidence to. And then up here, one of our notes was we should put an R next to the null and S next to the alternate, and it is the alternate that looks most like, if not identical, to the claim. So we'll put the little star around there. So the next part of our conclusion, since it's the S, we're going to support the claim that. And then to finish it off, as I've been saying in class, we literally copy paste what the claim was.